Hi, babe. Welcome to the Horror Babe Show. I'm your host, Chelsea Beller. So, in case you missed it, in October, I attended Utah's FilmQuest Film Festival, where I interviewed independent horror filmmakers from all over the world, not just the country, the world. Today is episode 5 of this season, and I had a lovely conversation with August Soto, screenwriter of RESPIRAR. We really get into it. We get into trans representation in the entertainment industry, Puerto Rican and Portuguese mythology, and that one friend in the friend group. If you don't know, it's you. Let's tune into my conversation with August. Soto?
Yes.
Do you pronounce the T?
Soto.
Soto.
Like a D.
I'm going to do all of that one more time. Hi, babe. Welcome to the Horror Babe Show. I'm your host, Chelsea Beller at FilmQuest. And today we have August Soto here with us today. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
Good. I'm great. We are going to talk about your screenplay,
Yes.
RESPIRAR.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it very well. RESPIRAR.
Respirar.
RESPIRAR. I did take Spanish, I swear. I'm just not mentally here for it. But it means to breathe.
Yes.
Right? So why don't you talk a little bit about that? How did you come up with the concept of this?
So the concept, in the beginning, it was really cringy.
Okay.
It wasn't as cool as it is now. It was originally about 2 possessed dolls, and it just wasn't working.
All right.
So I had top surgery, like one of the characters in the script,
Nice.
like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And I kept having these nightmares about like my surgical tubes falling out or like all these gruesome things. And I was like, wow,
God.
that'd be a great body horror, you know?
Yeah.
But I never wrote horror, so I just sat on it.
Yeah.
And then I had a screenwriting course at college, and my Professor Smallwood, he loves body horror. And I was like, I want an A. So I'm going to write something with body horror.
Yeah.
And so I just used that. And
So smart.
yeah, and I wrote.
Yeah.
And then it was cringy, and then I didn't like it. My class didn't like it.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like, let me scrap everything. Let me take all my insecurities and
Yeah.
just shove them in the script
Perfect.
and make it so personal that I feel embarrassed when people read it.
Yeah.
And it turned out good.
That's so great. That is like my favorite thing to do, to just like, okay, I'm just gonna all of my anxieties and fears and insecurities into this thing, and then, you know, hopefully it turns out good.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. But you had mentioned it's a folklore queer body horror inspired by Puerto Rican and Portuguese mythology.
Mhm.
So I don't know that much about Portuguese, Puerto Rican mythology.
Mhm.
Like, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. So I didn't know much about it either.
Okay.
But I am Puerto Rican and Portuguese. And like the main character, I don't feel very connected. I feel, because I'm no sabo, I don't really speak Spanish. I speak a little bit of
Sure.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I'm not enough.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to learn more. And so I took this opportunity to do research, and I found different gods and entities from Portuguese and Puerto Rican. And I thought, let me just mix them. So the
Cool.
origin in the script is that in like 1600s, there was this fisherman in Portugal that had this mask and scroll that was tainted by this entity. Name is escaping me.
Okay. That's
But-
okay.
but so he fled Lisbon and went to Puerto Rico, and there they tried to, you know, detach the entity and ended up mixing accidentally a Puerto Rican god of chaos and storms.
Ooh.
And so it made this hodgepodge of this new entity, because I wanted to make something new,
Yeah.
because I didn't want to insult anybody. I didn't want
Sure.
to play with something that was real
Yeah.
and accidentally, you know, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. But I wanted to include myself. I wanted to find a way to allow myself to take up space where I'm supposed to be anyway.
Yes.
So I just
it's your culture.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's hard to like, even now it's like hard to accept that. It's like, I'm Portuguese, I'm Puerto Rican, I know I am.
Yeah.
But yet I still don't, I feel like there's a wall. And so I was really worried about writing this because I didn't want anyone to get mad at me. But you're right, I am Puerto Rican. So it's like, so that's sorry if I didn't answer your question.
No,
quite,
you
right?
did. Yeah. That's interesting too, because I'm also part Mexican and like, I don't look it. But I know that I am, and I always feel weird when like I try to say something about Mexican culture to someone, because it's like, well, who am I to say anything? Well, I am Mexican. Like my grandfather came here from Mexico. But it's, I feel like that's probably a similar feeling to what you're feeling.
Yeah. And I really wanted with the script for people like us to be seen, because it's like, I don't really talk about it. This is the first time I'm talking about it out loud. But
you're welcome.
But I'm sure that like people feel the same way. And I want them to be seen and know that you can take up space.
Yes.
Just because you don't know the language, you weren't taught it.
Right.
There's always time to learn. There's always time to just always educate yourself and allow yourself to take up space.
Yeah. That's something like, it's so important to learn and relearn over and over and over. Like, take up space, be a person, just like exist in this world. And if other people have a problem with it, like, fuck them. Like, who cares? You also mentioned that you are transitioning from acting to writing. Do you want to talk a little bit about that whole process?
Yeah, I'm still acting. I have an agent.
Nice.
I don't have a literary agent, but
that's okay. You'll get one.
That would be really cool. Next step.
Yeah.
But so I did all this focus into acting, but I've always had a passion for writing. I mean, I love acting, but writing has just always been it for me. Yeah. And I've never really tried. I don't like sharing my writing because it's very personal. So it is. No one's really read my stuff. This is the first time I've submitted anything. And
wow, yeah.
So I'm surprised people have liked it, have took the time to read it. I'm like, wow, actually that paranoia was for nothing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, the insecurity. It was literally just my anxiety being like, oh, you're scared of nothing. It doesn't matter. Like, other people's opinion, like, again, if they don't like it, fuck them. But like, it's so gratifying when they do. It's like, oh, I can do this. I am a writer. Like, it's so great. It's so dumb, because like, we should just give ourselves permission to do these things anyway, but we still need other people to like validate us and be like, no, that you are doing things and they are good. I don't think we even discussed like the description of your screenplay. Please talk more about that.
Yeah. So it focuses on this group of friends, and one of them, Paxton, is recovering from top surgery.
Right.
And so where they originally lived couldn't have top surgery, so they had to They had to travel to Colorado.
Okay.
And Callum, the main character, his great-grandmother owned a house, so they were just like, we're just going to stay there. Wow. And Emily, one of the characters, she doesn't really respect religion or culture or anything.
Yeah.
So she kind of puts her nose where it's not supposed to go. And then an evil entity is released.
Oops.
Oopsies. And what I find interesting that I didn't even think about when I was writing is when I was talking about the story in class, people were like, why are they still friends with Emily when she's so disrespectful?
Sure.
And I realized when you're trans, because I'm trans, that there's not a lot of people. I mean, there are, but you feel like there's not a lot of people who accept you. So you accept anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you accept my identity. You call me by my name. So I will take whatever punches you give me just because you see me as a person.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like a curse. It's like this dirty game you play. And I didn't realize that. But when I was talking about it with my class, I was like, oh, no, like, that just kind of bled through into the script. And
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, because I feel like at some point in your life, you do like kind of absorb that one person into your group that like not everyone is super thrilled about. But you stay friends with them because of, because you've been friends for a long time, or it's just this like kind of toxic thing where it's like you need them, they need you, and you can't really let go of it.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I feel like it's common to have that one friend in a group, and it's like there's history, or you grow as people, and they stay, and you keep going, and it's just there's different reasons. And I guess in the script, one of the reasons was you accept me, even though you treat me like shit.
So how much do they really accept you?
Well, they treat me like shit in a way that's like normal.
Yeah.
It's like normal shit. I don't know.
I get that actually. I think I asked you this off camera, but this is potentially a proof of concept, right? For a short film to potentially become a feature.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I originally wrote it as a feature because that was the assignment. And so that's the end goal. But, I mean, anything towards that goal is game, I guess.
I'm just curious now, for like your main character, if you had, an endless budget, like who would you cast? Who do you like imagine in your mind?
Oh, that's a good question. In my lookbook, I just have random people.
Really?
But I don't know, because Callum is trans man, and so is Paxton. So I would like the actor to be a trans man, but I don't really know many trans. I know Elliot Page.
Sure.
But he seems a little old. Not old, but like just older.
To play a teenager, because they're teenagers, right?
Well, they're like early 20s.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, I guess we could bump it up.
Yeah.
We can make it work. I mean, if Elliot wanted to play the part, I mean,
Elliot,
come on. But I guess I would also like someone, maybe not, because Callum's Puerto Rican. They don't have to be Puerto Rican. It would be really cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like the pool is like slim.
Yeah.
I really need to look into that.
Yeah. I mean, it is a thought, and it's interesting to like even talk about this, because like, unfortunately, I'm like going through the catalog in my head, and I'm like, how many like very well-known trans people are actors? Like, or rather, how many trans actors do we know? And like, it would be so nice in a perfect world for us to have those people at the forefront, so that's just, it's such an interesting topic, and I wish that things were different.
They'll change.
Yeah,
I think getting better.
I would like to think that. Yeah. Because we do meet people like us, like your mom, who seems so lovely, and like the people at this festival are just so lovely and accepting, and that was actually something else I wanted to discuss. Was this is your first film festival?
Yes.
So what is your experience with it?
So I've been to smaller ones for acting, but I've never been to one at this level, and never for my writing. Gotcha. And FilmQuest is like a breed of its own. Yeah. Is gorgeous. I mean, not only aesthetically, but I mean like just this person, it's its own character. Yeah. And everyone is so nice.
Yeah. They're
so
really nice. Yeah. Yeah. It's like crazy. Everyone I've met, they're just so kind and generous with their time, and like, oh, whatever you need. And yeah.
So it was nice. It's nice.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're enjoying the fest. I think I had one last question. I do. What message or feeling do you hope audiences walk away with when they inevitably watch your film?
I would love for someone, even one person, to take away that they are allowed to breathe. They are allowed to take up space. They are allowed to say who they are, and they are allowed to walk into their own culture.
I love that.
Aw, it was so lovely meeting you.
It was really nice.
Well, that's it from me and August. You can follow August at the social media handles below. Thank you again for watching this episode. And of course, please don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Bye, babe.